and I specifically mentioned about Mr. Beast. I just, what's it called? It's my Uncle Ellen, pretty much. As I specifically mentioned about the mucus buildups. Like, oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you wanna hear me, chat? Oh. Are you able to chat? Before I for real would like crash out. Okay, I'm gonna observe. Yo, it's good, Jesse. How you feeling, brother? Anyway. Here we fucking go again. Stop loading. Anyway. Stop loading. I feel like I can't even stream. Like, I can't even mention, like, what I mentioned. I feel like I can't even stream. Like, I can't even mention, like, what I mentioned. Anyway, I may have to, like, mention what I mentioned, I already did the intro 2 live streams ago. Yeah, 2 live streams ago. I would just say last live stream because that live stream wasn't even a live stream. Like, apparently the internet wants to be a dick. Anyway, but I'm gonna repeat of what I typically mention, chat. Anyway, as I specifically mentioned about, like, all the political shit, the business shit, about, like, Elon Musk, Tim Sweeney, Tim Cook, Bill Gates, shit, the business shit, about, like, Elon Musk, Tim Sweeney, Tim Cook, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, yeah, Bill Gates, about Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, Kamala Harris, and I specifically mentioned, like, about all my family members, chat, and I specifically mentioned about, like, my dad and I homie, Agron, my dad and I lady friend Helen, which is, like, his friend, so, like, I met her through him, and, like, as I specifically mentioned about, like, my friend Helen, about my homie Craig, aka King K, as I specifically mentioned about my homie Farhan Azara, his twin brother John Azara, about Mr. Beast, IShowSpeed, and IShowSpeed, as I specifically mentioned about, like, my friend Helen, specifically, as I specifically mentioned, like, about, like, myself being an astronaut, a WWE wrestler, about, like, my therapist, about minor sickness, which I'm feeling better, chat. I'm actually feeling better. Or, like, the mucus buildup, which is a causation of the minor sickness, which is, like, the nasal congestion. That's a causation of the minor sickness. About, like, Crohn's disease, which is the causation of, like, that vomitation or vomiting of acid reflux. And I feel like that's all I specifically mentioned, chat. I'll go back to that live stream to see. But anyway, as I specifically mentioned about all that shit, chat, like, within my recent live stream chat, like, I specifically mentioned about all that shit, or whatever, you know, like, within my last live stream chat, like, the Walking Dead live stream, or whatever. Like, I'm not sure, you know, as I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, or like, the Walking Dead live stream, or whatever. Like, I'm not sure, you know, as I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, or like, the Walking Dead live stream, or whatever. And like I specifically mentioned about all that shit, you know, like, not sure, you know, we're gonna continue specifically mentioning about, or chatting about, you know, like, not sure, you know, like, within this paralyzing chat, you know, like within this paralyzing chat, you know, and my freaking goodness. We're chatting about, you know, like, not sure, you know, like, within this paralyzing chat, you know, like within this paralyzing chat, you know, and my freaking goodness. This internet, I for real, like, want to sue. I'm gonna get Starlink. I'm actually getting a Starlink. Elon Musk hooked me up with this shit. Like, want to sue. I'm gonna get Starlink. I'm actually getting a Starlink. Elon Musk hooked me up with this shit. Anyway, you know, like I'm saying, you know, and what I could possibly mention about all that shit, you know, and what I could possibly mention about all that shit, you know, again as well with my future live streams, obviously, you know, like I'm saying, you know, anyway. Did I catch all that? Possibly mention about all that shit, you know. Oh, man, I freaking hate it. Is it the rain or does the internet just want it to be ass? Move, fucking NPC bitch. It just want it to be ass. Move, fucking NPC bitch. It just want it to be ass. Move, fucking NPC bitch. Wow, I didn't catch all that. I was mentioning I'm gonna play with Andrew, and I feel like because I'm feeling like quite a bit better, you know, or plenty like better, whatever. If my fucking I'm gonna play with Andrew, and if my fucking I'm gonna play with Andrew, and this internet, man. Bro, see? You can't see my game. Bro, see? You can't see my game. It is the internet. It's definitely not Sony. So Sony, don't be all pissed at me, but y'all understand that I'm blaming the internet. So is that why it kicks me out? It's not Rockstar Games? Wow, okay. You can't see my game, really, you can't. I'm possibly gonna play The Walking Dead Season 1 if that doesn't, like, interfere as much. I'll possibly play GT5 Online later today. I don't care when I do the heist. My PS Plus is gonna end next week, so it's gonna be, like, I'm gonna be pissed. But at the same moment, I'll get it potentially when I get a job, so. So, alright chat, I'm gonna just do my outro. Whatever I mentioned, I'll possibly mention about all that shit, you know, like next live stream and chat about it there. I may either play Fortnite, and if that's not like reliable like way to play because of the internet, then I'll possibly play The Walking Dead Season 1 and chat about like whatever. I mean, it's not the like great game to like chat about those type of shit I want to chat about on, but we'll see. I mean, it mentions poor connection quality, so how am I gonna chat about what I want to chat about? Can y'all hear me though? I mean, it mentions poor connection quality, so how am I gonna chat about what I want to? Should I like end my stream and like restart, or is this gonna like be like this forever? Hey bro, I'm possibly gonna play The Walking Dead Season 1. Or you know what? Might as well I chat about it now. I don't care where it's at. You know how this internet is, it's like dog shit. Anyway, so I did research on myself to be an astronaut. It takes 12 years. So 4 years to get a degree. You heard me, 4 years. Just to be an astronaut. I don't really care when I'm an astronaut. So then 12 years from 2029, it's 2041. So I did research, would I be part of the Mars mission? I obviously would. It's gonna take months to get to Mars, and the reason why it's not because they're lazy overall, you know. Like, let's say, you know, it's simply because, like, they themselves... Oh, excuse me, chat. But they themselves, or I'm gonna wait for this poor connection quality to end, and I'm gonna chat about whatever, and you know, because my phone internet is great. I'm receiving plenty of notifications without like it delaying and shit. But if the poor connection remains like for a while, I have to see. What if my connection goes back? Or not my connection, but like, what if the connection is like like it aired and shit, and then I could be able to like, you know, But I'm gonna for real like see. But anyway, it takes months not because they're lazy, chat. It's simply because the starship is possibly going to upgrade it more and more. If it's like beyond the broadcast resumed, like beyond the oh my gosh! Oh, I gotta deal with this. Broadcast resumed. Like beyond oh my gosh! Oh. I gotta go, so. Hope it still works. I mean, the internet's gonna. Hope y'all catch all the details. But anyway, I feel like as. Okay, I'm moving the car. I'm watching my live stream. Is it gonna continue or is it gonna. Fucking. I gotta go, so. Hope y'all catch all the details. But anyway, I feel like as. Okay, I'm moving the car. I'm watching my live stream. Is it gonna continue or is it gonna fucking? There's internet. Okay, I'm moving the car. Is it gonna continue or is it gonna fucking? There's internet. Bro, now get this again. Ugh. There's internet. I feel like I can't do the heist. I may have to possibly do it off live, but I don't want to. Like, I for real don't. If I have to, then it's all good. I possibly have to do the heist off live. Anyway, it's all good. I'm gonna play The Walking Dead Season 1 after this. I feel like I can't do this. But anyway, when it comes to being astronaut, yeah, it's if they like if it goes beyond the inner solar system, then that's like the point where like they have to make it where it takes days or weeks or hours to head to like Jupiter, for example, or Saturn or Uranus or Neptune, or like can you like hear my game while this thing is showing? Oh, you could. Yeah, I'm just driving. You know how I drive in the game, so. That's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just gonna drive. I can't even do the heist. I can't do any of this shit. Watch, when it resumes, it's still gonna like be bad internet connection. But anyway, yeah, when it comes to me being an astronaut, I'm gonna like I mentioned, I want to go to Mars. I feel like they want to focus on Mars because, like, Venus, for example, is, like, very hot and they want to figure it out. So possibly after Mars or, like, Luna, aka the moon, the lunar surface, that's when they're like, all right, let's focus on Venus and then Mercury. What about terraforming? Would that take thousands of years? I feel like it would. And, hey, terraforming compared to colonization is, like, you know, would I want to be on Mars? No, I just want to colonize and go back to Earth. I don't want to be on Mars when it's like this. Yes, I want to explore. I actually do. I want to, like, roam around with my astronaut suit. But can you game on Mars? Can you do, like, whatever you want to do on Mars? Who knows? You can't drive on Mars. You can't go on vacation on Mars. Mars is not a vacation spot unless you want to explore with your astronaut suit. You have to be an astronaut. It's... Don't even send kids to Mars. That's pretty much what I'm like referring to. And if I'm gonna go back to where I left off, it's not gonna interfere. If it resumes, it's possibly not gonna be like, it's gonna be poor connection. I'm gonna play The Walking Dead Season 1. If it does it, then I'm just gonna play a game like off stream that I was playing. Cause I'm not showing Andrew every detail of the game called Metro Last Light. I'm gonna stream it potentially though. Either with my mom's place or some of my dad's place. We'll see. chasing a car at the moment, but you're not able to see it. Bitch. Anyway, it'd be cool to be an astronaut. I mean, 12 years from 2029 to 2041. Like, I'll be like, how old? 36? To be an astronaut is actually a great age because, you know, it'd be cool, you know. And I'll explain about like what would I do away from like gaming and streaming and shit. Would my viewers be concerned about me being an astronaut? Would they care if I'm like the president of the United States? Yeah, these are the two jobs where you're actually away from your family. The high stake job. It's like a high stake job. Like you. Can you even bring your phone with you as an astronaut? Like, do you have to put it somewhere in your pocket so radiation doesn't obliterate the like phone, like destroy it and shit? That would be like not a feeling I would like want to have. It would be like not an okay feeling or alright feeling. I would not necessarily want that to overall occur, chat. Well, overall, it's not gonna be an okay feeling. Can y'all hear me, like, when I'm chatting, or is it still glitching? It's not gonna be an okay feeling. Can y'all hear me, like, when I'm chatting? When I escape from the cops, I'm gonna go back to where I left off of what I chat about, like, about me being an astronaut and that shit. Cause, bro. Oh, now, okay. Yo.